So I'm here to give the Hobo Viking a new member of the server, a tour of the server.
Hi guys.
So, let's take you to the most important part of the server, in my
Okay.
opinion at least.
Oh.
Down these stairs is what I feel is the most crucial and important part of the server. Not there, down here.
Just waiting on you.
Open that chest.
Iron farm.
This. Yep.
Is it a trench or just a basic iron farm?
It's the one that still works in the newest snapshot.
It's just a basic iron farm.
Yeah, I know there's two types, one that still works, one
Yep.
that does not.
I'm gonna go ahead and make me some armor while we're running around.
One problem is that recording and Skype combined together does not equal 80 frames per second like I was getting before. Maybe just dropping Skype I'll still be able to record at a decent frame rate, but definitely not with Skype and recording.
Yeah, I'm down at like 7 frames right this second.
I'm getting like 24 to 17. Not
Why are
that
you
bad.
complaining?
Because for the last 2 days since I got the new graphics card, I've been playing at like over 100.
Yeah.
So don't bother making any armor. At my base, I got a bunch of enchanted armor you can have.
Well, I want to have some armor while we're running around.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Usually I keep a spare sword on me, but now I don't. Alright, up to here.
Woo! Oh man.
Just a warning though, me and you, I don't know how often you plan to play in here, but me and you will basically be the only people on the server for a long time.
That's fine.
I'm not gonna play in the Feed the Beast.
I'm so used to being one of the only people on the server on the Nillacraft server. So, and
The
I
Feed
never.
the Beast is always filled. Like right now, there's 4 people on the Feed the Beast server. But it's just like I don't got anything to do in there.
Well, you will. Team Hobo Monkey.
Oh yeah, I do plan on going on there and pranking people. I'm not going to talk about what pranks, and I'll say who I will be pranking. C Mason. So C Mason, the test if you're actually watching this, you'll be pranked soon, sooner than you expect too.
So spawn free build.
Basically, yeah. There's no really plot. This is people's bases. This is town hall. It's not finished yet, but we're planning on doing pre-recording stuff in the meeting hall here. It's nothing big, nothing special yet. Vic is still building it. This is a free storage horse barn, but it's kind of all filled up. I think there's one free stall right here. Where else? There's nothing really around spawn just besides house buildings.
Right.
I'll take you to some of the essential stuff around the server, then I'll take you to some of the cool houses. This is Mason's house, the son of C Mason. You can kind of go in there. You can come in and take any food, he says. Back here. You're looking at something here.
All right. Where'd you go? There you are.
Back here this is the general store. It's kind of iffy right now, because the person who created this has long since not been on the server.
Right.
So this has really been no use. So then over here, immediately next to it, Mad, he was on yesterday, has now created some kind of store that's unbuilt. Now if you walk around the corner, there's Mad's bar, which I don't know if he ever actually finished. It's kind of small and there's still stuff to build. And then over here is the remnants. The remnants of the potion shop. Vic built this and looks like he got triple creeper bombed here.
Yeah.
I actually think he still is stocking it with he's still stocking it with potions. I'm currently not gonna buy anything from him because it's unknown what's going on. Because there's been a Sarnonian, he's an on and off member over here, had a potion shop. He kind of officially quit, quote unquote, where he just decided he wasn't gonna play and said, if anyone wants to do the things I was planning on building, go ahead.
Right.
So then Vic went over there, took all the potions, and claimed that it was his own. I told him, I was going to watch the store for him and just, restock it, give him the money and all that. And Vic's like, okay, well, pay me and I'll give you back the potions for him. Like, you're jacking up the price 3 times what Tharn is selling for them. You want me to pay you that? I would rather just give him the money of that, and it turned. Then we got Tharn and C Mason evolve, and Vic got mad at me. This is my house that was creeper bombed in the middle. I did my best to repair it. Got the essentials, you know, a bathroom
Right.
with a chicken and a sink.
I'll probably build my Viking hall somewhere around here.
That'd be pretty cool. No, we don't have any really. We only have one big quote unquote big build on the server right now. I'll take you to go see that place. It's pretty cool. So over there is a broken automatic chicken
There
farm.
we go again. Doors hate
What?
me.
Here, just come out here.
I always
Whee!
get stuck on doors. Especially when, you know, kind of laggy.
Let's say we only have 2 big build actually. Over there is a broken chicken farm that does nothing but lag in the server. See, Mason needs to like fix it or take it down. I hate to say that, but
Yeah. What's the entity counter on? It's not too bad.
there's a lot of active going redstone. This is a house. This is Vic's house. You know, he has a couple different builds, but he never actually had a house. This is his house. Not
Cool.
too bad.
No.
It looks like a lot build of B-double-O style, but he doesn't copy B-double-O style, but his building style looks a lot like B-double-O's.
Right. Yeah. Very
That
modern.
scared the crap out of me. 'Cause I had a build here. It was a library. But then I was half done with the library, and someone else came and quickly zipped up and built the library. It's like, okay, I'll tear this down. So I started tearing it down. I log out, log back in, and I'm inside that. I'm like, what the fuck? What did I just log into? Alright, over
that's
here,
great.
this is reason people would use this. This is a skeleton spawner. Any arrows or bones, you can just go down there and take you want. No one really uses it now. They got the ender, so I consider every once in a while I'll make some potions and I'll go down there and I'll wait and then I'll kill them.
Is there a good body of water in spawn?
Near spawn, yes, there is.
Excellent.
Why?
I'm gonna build the fire arrow fountain out there.
Yeah, okay. This is the Desert Crafter Enclave. This is built by Scene and Panda. You remember them from.
Mm-hmm.
This is not going to be too. This is basically a store.
Okay.
It's really cheap, good enchanted picks for really cheap gold. But I don't expect it to be stocked too much now that they're on Feed the Beast. Yeah, it appears that I kind of went in here in this cleared house, bought their complete stuff. I went on a mining shop and got like 80 gold.
Yeah.
I just put it in a chest and took everything.
So is gold the common currency?
For them. Not. There's really no. This is the only store on the server. Like, there's no. I thought about building one, but then they built this. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to build a store that's the same exact as there. That would just be rude.
Mm-hmm.
So this is here. Then they got their work. They kind of probably stopped now because they don't play in vanilla. They mostly play in Feed the Beast now.
Right.
Had a big old maze adventure map going on here. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, they restocked this, which is good. So I'll come back here later with some gold. This is just efficiency 5 on breaking picks. They have one fortune on here. I'm gonna be sure to grab. And then they have a bunch of shovels that are good for gravel. Now you're kind of free to come stay at my place if you need a place to stay for a while.
Yeah. While I'm gathering some materials and building my hall. My meat hall of meatiness.
I don't know what kind of land you're looking for, but I live right next to a gigantic ocean, so if you're looking for an ocean to build something in.
You know, an ocean probably wouldn't be very bad if I found a ton of dirt.
Just use my chests.
Oh man, whoa.
This server started in June. Get lost.
I'm good.
That's all that the Enclave is right now, really. I hope they come back and work on it some more.
This place
I need,
is cool.
I need to make a stop at the Ender to pick up some things. I'm gonna come in here, get a bunch of eggs, go to my house, build an infinite egg spawner, or not. Make one of those, with the chickens, and the hoppers, and all that. Build one of those. Go AFK for a couple hours, get like an inventory full of eggs, and then go do another chicken war thing. It might not be in Sea Mason this time, so if you're watching the Sea Mason, which I'm not sure if you are or not, but if you do happen to watch this, you're in for a surprise. Wink, wink.
So where did you run off over here? Okay.
I'm just down pathway.
Cool.
Alright, so you got a couple options now. I can take you to go see... There's only 2 more spots on the tour, really, because there's nothing else on the server as of now. So I can take you to go see Nick's base, which is an awesome, awesome big base. Or I can take you to go see my base. I think you to go see Nick's, because my base will be the last stop, because I'll give you some equipment there.
That sounds good.
I hope I'm not really missing anything, but the only other bases that are linked that we can get to are the end, Mad Minecrafts. Oh, I was thinking to go see Mads too. I don't know whose this is. I'll have to look into that. Nicholas is here down here.
Alright.
Whee! I got a nice little prank coming up for him. I'm working on it in creative. I'm gonna start gathering some supplies for it. Need to make sure it's out of things that cannot be burned down, so he cannot easily dispose of the prank.
Well,
This is Nick's base.
I have an entire single-player world full of future pranks.
I probably should do that, honestly.
I'd,
Oh, looks like there was recently a prank pulled here. But it looks like it's been cleaned up since. I don't know why my... What's a good render distance? I don't know. I don't understand all these newfangled mip-map and aniscopic.
Okay, the mip-map I usually keep off.
We'll turn that off, alright. What about anisotropic filtering? I don't even know what any of these things are.
I keep mine off because I don't have a video card.
But I do, so I should leave that in. I don't think I'm going to boost up to 10 chunks since now, video card now.
Yeah, well, I usually play at 10 chunks.
I've been keeping it at 7. And I'm still getting steady at 10, so let me try to see what happens if I try to raise it higher than 10. I
think.
Dude, we're both going to lose each other in this.
There you are. I see your tag.
I can tell you that now.
So, like Nevers' old base on Season 3.
This is essentially a copy of Nevers' old base, but this is actually finished and, good looking. No offense to Nevers' base. I'm trying to compliment Nick's base here. This is pretty cool.
Sometimes I play on a 6 render distance just so I have that cool fog.
I used to like the fog in the old Minecraft. I would go to bed, and when I'd wake up, I would hit the button a bunch of random times without looking to see what it was, just so I could have, weather effect in Minecraft.
Right.
I thought that was fun. This base is it's not too bad. I really like it, actually. One of my favorite builds that have been done. On the old server, C Mason had a church to Moose. He was building a church because Nick was doing a whole story thing, like a story within a story adventure map on the server. Right. So C Mason made a church about it because this adventure map had Great Lord Chicacana or whatever, something silly like that. So I went to C Mason's church, got a bunch of wood stairs and the fence gates, and built a whole bunch of mooses there. I've been the driving force behind the prank wars in here.
Nice.
I think there's been 2 pranks that haven't involved me. Cause I was super happy to get a server where I could prank people on.
Yeah, pranking is fun.
Alright, the next stop instead of Mad's base is going to be my base because I'm out of food too.
Okay. Food sounds good.
So now my Pikmin! And I almost died on the tour video. I'm down to 1 heart.
Oh, that's great. That kind of reminds me of what happened on Nillicraft. Of course, I knew beforehand that he was going to be leaving.
He didn't leave because of the chickens.
Well, no, this is a different guy. This is my buddy KCI. We were building together.
Oh, it looks like it didn't have any food at this base.
But I knew beforehand that he was going into the boot camp.
What's that?
Army.
Oh, they're talking
boot
about
camp.
game boot camp.
No, he'd been planning to go into boot camp for well over a year. Well, initially he was going to be going to a military college and becoming an officer right away. But then he decided he wanted to try out being a grunt first because you have more respect that way. And,
I guess that's true.
So he's in boot camp to be an army infantryman.
That sounds cool.
And
not much of a fighter, so that's not something I'd ever do. I'm not the kind of, make peace, not love, make love, not war type person, but I still am, if I have the options of I'm not talking like, military action, I'm talking about like, outside, outside, my kind of life person deal. I'm not the kind of, if I'm given
Right.
the option of run away or stay and fight, I'd probably run away.
No, my motto has always been don't bring a gun to a bomb fight.
I saw that on your thing. But see, I'm not a paranoid person, but my fear is always that, I'm an extremely unlucky person. That's a fact.
Mm,
Extremely unlucky. So it would be my luck that the 2% chance of when you punch someone in the face and them having a brain hemorrhage, that would happen to me if I got into a fight.
right.
Not happening to me, but me punching someone and them getting a brain hemorrhage.
Right.
That's why my motto is, okay, anything to not fight. Might be just be me being, paranoid, but better safe than sorry.
Yeah, yeah. I think my whole life I've been in 3 fist fights.
I'm thinking about me. I've been in 1, 2, 3. Me not fighting any of them. First one, me dropping because I was, a little kid and it was a bigger kid who hit me.
Hmm.
Another one, me when I, got bigger and it was like someone my age, but I'm, a big person.
Right.
The person was like a little scrawny kid. And he was actually older than me. Walks up, punches in the face. I don't even like move or flinch or react to it, and then scared the crap out of him.
God, that sounds like my first mosh pit. I was at Ozfest '06, I believe it was. And I got in the mosh pit, and this one guy comes over, and he's like, puts his shoulder into me, and I don't even move. He just kind of falls off of me, and he's just like, whoa. I kind of earned a bit of a reputation in that mosh pit. People noted me as the guy who never went down. Which, unfortunately, back in 2010, I finally went down in a mosh pit. It was 2 big guys, I'm a big guy. And it was 2 big guys about the same size as me. And they both got their shoulders into me at the same time and actually threw me onto the stage.
Oof.
And I had put my hands up behind my head to try and catch myself. And I wound up dislocating my middle knuckle.
Oof.
And I didn't feel it, the adrenaline's pumping, I'm raging, death metal concert. And I throw the horns up, and I'm running back into the crowd, and someone's like, dude, your finger! And I look up at my finger and see it's all bent at a weird angle, and I grab it and snapped it back in place, and I went back into the mosh pit. And I
No longer known as the guy who don't go down, known as the guy who can't be injured.
I regretted that decision later.
Why?
Because I kind of pinched a nerve in the knuckle.
Oh. Oh! I was
Nice.
aiming at a sheep that was there. The sheep went into the nether and you came out.
I have a block of wool.
I show you. Millby, the sheep named Jeb.
Nice. I never did do that on the Vanillacraft server. I was going to do it.
Well, I'm a huge Millby fan, so
Yeah.
I felt that's kind of necessity to build here. This furnace has some potatoes, and this furnace has some potatoes. Potatoes for all. Yay, I be Irish.
Oh.
And that was a horrible, horrible impersonation.
I listen to a lot of Irish folk music. Irish traditional music is.
I don't listen to a lot of music in general. Listen to occasionally, if I'm playing Minecraft normally things that most people do with music on in the background, I have like a podcast or a Minecraft video on in the background. This is my starting to build new home. I'm gonna do this to all sides and have it be no walls but protected by water so no mobs can really get in.
Cool.
And there's a big old Pokeball in the center.
Nice.
I'm gonna quarry that down about 12 more blocks. And then that's gonna put under there, I'm gonna put like some chests. But I want to put a beacon. I want to break these things and have 4 beacons that go all the way up.
Yeah.
But again, that requires a lot of nether stars.
Yeah.
So if you come over to here,
On the
this is the Yamuko library, a reference to an anime I enjoy, with 2 zombies name tagged after 2 anime characters from said anime. One being the librarian of said library from said anime, the other being a bookie from said anime.
I love pet zombies.
I know. Alright, this is the storage area where you can take some armor that's... Yeah, I have a lot of enchanted armor left you can take. And you can take some swords. So I think that's pretty much my base. Got a mine over there, I'm gonna tear it down. Some creeper holes, some holes I need to fix. And a gigantic cow farm.
You said you had a desert you were working on for minigames?
Yes, if you follow me, I shall show you to that. That's going to eventually be connected to this base. Probably will be a new map by the time I actually do it, but...
I might build there.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Because that's essentially what I'm going to do as minigames.
Gladly will let you do that. But I certainly haven't done anything there.
I'm going to start with Pac-Man.
That sounds super fun, actually.
Oh man, I wonder if there's a zombie spawner somewhere around there.
There is not. The closest I know where a zombie spawner is, but what we can just do is get some leather armor, dye it to different colors, give them some swords, have them run around with stuff, have one chest to be a diamond sword with only like 3 hits on it, so they have enough to kill each thing once. It's not that big of a desert, though, so you would have to clear some more land for that, though.
I'll work with the land.
This is what I got so far.
Okay.
This is a bed so you can sleep during the night, so you're not SOL. Down there is storage where I store the sand and sandstone I get from this. I'm in the middle of tearing this down. That's why I went and spent a bunch of gold at Sign and Panda's place, because I bought a bunch of picks and shovels. That'll be good for this.
Right.
This is a beacon spot, so I can move the beacon and put haste on it. So I can just tear all that down. There's room for expansion in that direction, so if you needed to or want to.
So let's head to this other place so I can end this video and...
Oh, just end the video now. It's nothing. It's like a little tiny... Yeah, just end the video. It's nothing.
Alright. Well, guys, this has been the Hobo Viking, failing as usual.